Next, we'll meet the CEO who designed these dresses. He's got one of the hottest lines in retail today. We'll have that up ahead on the Forbes.com video network. Welcome to the Forbes.com video network. I'm Jennifer Lee. I'm here with Marc Ecko of Marc Ecko Enterprises, the head honcho, I would say.
That's right.
Nice to have you with us today.
I'm happy to be here.
Okay, so tell me, you've built kind of a clothing empire on urban influences. What's going on in the street that maybe investors on Wall Street should pay attention to?
I think the label urban was something that the industry put on us, when we were emerging 10 years ago. And I think what we really are at our essence is basically a reflection of what's going on within youth culture. It's a much different business today than it was when I started. But the common thread is that know-how, being able to take data of trend, good supply side, and speaking to a consumer base that still spends.
So tell me about that, because you've been in the business since 1993, and everyone wants to know what's cool, what's hip, what's next in retail, so they know where to invest. So what is cool and hip now? What are people really seeking?
Well, our ability to bring new product to market pretty much every 3 weeks. The resources that are nimble, that look a lot more from a supply side, like what H&M, let's say, does, or Zara, or what you see a lot in the women trend market. The men's resources that could do that are the ones that are really relevant, especially in the young men's space.
So you got to be quick.
Not just like a basic. There's no one singular commodity. For sure, the business is not about that anymore.
Well, you have a lot of different brands. So what are your brands that are the most successful for you?
Right now, the two emerging sectors for me is one brand that's called Zoo York, which is a skateboarding brand. I think right now, everything that I could testify to about the convergence of pop culture, the blending of hip-hop plus skate and punk and digital and everything. Right now, it's more indicative of that than ever. And the more of an eclectic point of view you have today as a young person, the hipper you are. So brands like Zoo York that really mash up and kind of blur the lines in a way that even I didn't when I first started are really emerging. That and then my Marc Ecko Cut Sew brand, which is basically, it's still very graphically rich. It's a grown-up version of what my core business is. If my core business is 15 or 14 to, let's say, 23, this kind of 18 to 35-year-old window where guys want to buy a 32-inch waist and actually have it fit like 32-inch waist, but still want the youthful spirit of what my core business is about, that's what the Cut Sew brand is about, and that's our fastest-growing part of our business.
So you were involved in men's clothing always, and now you're going to get involved in women's clothing. Yes. What's the reason behind that decision?
I think it serves the company a bunch of different great upsides. One is it offers a lot of sex appeal to the brand. In a brand that's very kind of boy or male centric, here I could kind of get my sexy back and reflect a female point of view and have that kind of rub off on the brand. So there's the business upside of that, plus all of that, the opportunity to build on, if in fact we're successful with it, then the upside it offers us in terms of ancillary businesses, fragrance, footwear, handbags, stuff that you can't really do from a purely men's brand.
So then you're also opening a lot of your own stores, right? You're in a lot of department stores right now, and you're going to be opening your own Ecko boutiques, right? And you've had 4 of them open at this point.
That's right.
What is the decision behind doing that? Are people not shopping in malls anymore?
No, I think it's, look, the laws of physics around, and the laws of gravity, if you will, in the retail world, where Macy's is now kind of consolidated American department stores, are much different than they were for brands, let's say in the 80s, that kind of the pre-going public boom of the Tommies and the Polos and the Nauticas. And everything we've learned from those guys and those models tells us that we'd better have a strong footprint at retail on our terms. Not only for domestic business, but for our international business, and also just controlling our brand image and on our terms in our spaces. And it's a competency that we're better off cutting our teeth on now and getting that really under our belt, because there's just a lot more upside. It's a pretty ambitious plan.
Well, it gives us a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, we're very, very excited. It's changed the way we operate, it's changed the way we think about our marketing, it's changed the way we purchase, it's changed the way of all of our information management, all of our data, our internal systems. It's a very exciting time for this company.
All right, well, it gives us a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining
Thank
us
you.
tonight.
Thank you.